Hello everyone, welcome to TechBrick YouTube channel. I am Malik Arjun. In today's video, we are going to discuss about what are pointers, how to make use of pointers in Golang. Let's get started. Before we go deep dive into pointers in Golang, we will try to understand the correlation between pointers and variables. In my previous video, we have already discussed about the variables in detail. If any of you not yet watched, I would recommend you to watch it. Variables have certain properties. Variables have name associated with it and also the type and the value associated with it. Along with these three properties, variables is also having an address. Now we'll come back to our old question, that is what are pointers and how pointers are correlated with a variable. If I say simply, like, pointers are nothing but a variables, just that pointers are going to hold the address of another variable. So we will try to see with a diagrammatical example. So now we here, if you see, like, we have a number which is of type int and the value is 25, and this is the associated address for that particular variable number. And if you see at the right side, we have declared and initialized the pointer, and the value of a pointer is the address of a variable, that is number. So now we will try to see with some example as well. Let's take var number is equal to 25, and we'll simply print the value of a variable and the address of a variable. And in order to print the address of a variable, we use an ampersand symbol followed by the variable name. So now we'll try to simply print it and we'll see like what it gives. So if you see here, it is giving the value as 25 and the address it is also providing. So now we will try to understand the pointer as well. So where ptr, let's say, like, we can simply declare using asterisk symbol and whatever the type we can give, like int, then string or whatever. So now for this example, we will consider it as int, and then we will simply give a address of a number. So, like, the definition of a pointer, it says like a pointer is a variable we have declared which holds the address of another variable. So if you see, using this we can get the address of a variable number. So here we are storing it to pointer. Now we will see, like, number, sorry, ptr, what it contains, and sorry, instead of ptr, to get the value, right, so we used to specify asterisk then the pointer variable, and then let's say like ptr, and we will try to print it what it gives. So if you see here, using asterisk ptr or star ptr, we can get the value of a variable because ptr holds the address of a variable. So in order to get the value which is present in this particular address, we have to use star ptr, and then again ptr, again it is holding the address of a variable that is the same as the address of a actual variable. So this is with respect to how to utilize the pointer and all. Now we will try to modify the value of a variable. So let's say, like, we have a 25, right? So I will simply change it to some 25. Instead of 25, let's make it like 30. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, 30. And we will simply try to print the value of a variable, that is the number, and also the star ptr. And we will see like what exactly it gives. Okay, perfect. So if you see here, we have like modified the pointer. I mean, we have value of a variable. So first it is printing 30. So since we have like using a pointer, it is actually modifying the original number as well. And the star PTR is also, it will give the number that is also 30. So it is updating as expected. Now we will try to think of a double pointer. So let's take it as like a pointer one. Double pointer, we give it like using like two stars and then followed by the data type. So this is how we declare a double pointer, and we'll simply try to assign like a address of a ptr1, sorry, ptr. So we have declared ptr1 as a double pointer, and we are going to assign a ptr address to it. Now we will simply try to print the value of a ptr. So mm, let's see. Okay. So in order to, since we are using a double pointer, in order to get the value, we have to provide like a two pointers, nothing but two stars, then followed by the pointer variable name. So here like star ptr1 because it is a double pointer. So in order to get the address of a variable, then we have to give like this. Now we will simply try to see what exactly it gives. So if you see here, it is like giving 30 since we are updating here, that's the reason. So it is giving 30 and it is giving the address as well as expected. So if I simply remove these two lines, then it should give like 25 as it is. So if you see here, it is giving 25 as it is. So this is how we use the double pointer in Golang. So now we will try to understand like a call by value and call by reference. So let me like comment all of this code. Mm, okay. So now let's think of a scenario like I want to multiply this number. Okay. So let's say like I will simply write a one function multiply and then I will pass a number. So we need to define this function as well. So here we have, and I will simply multiply uh, by 2. Sorry. Uh, mm, mm, mm. so this is here we are, and simply we'll try to print the address as well as sorry the number as well as the address, and here we will simply say like inside a multiply function just to identify inside multiple function. So this is here we are printing. Similarly, we will try to print here as well inside main number comma ampersand of number. Perfect. Mm, let me remove this for better understanding. So if you see here, like we have a number and we are passing that number to this multiply function, and here we are simply multiplying by 2, and here also we are printing and here also we are printing, and we will see like what it gives. So let's comment this line as well. Simply clear the screen and we will try to rerun. So if you see inside multiple function, the number is 50 and the address is this. And if you see inside a main, the number is 25 and the address is this. So if you observe inside this, it is like multiplying, but here when it comes back to the main function, it's again the same value like 25. And also if you observe, the address is also different. So if you see here, it is ending with a D8, whereas in the main function it is ending with a D0. So it's nothing but here we are doing a call by value. So we are passing a value, nothing but a copy of a value. So here it is going to create a new memory location for this variable number, and that's the reason here the memory location or the address is also different. It's not like similar to the number. So this is how we do like a call by value operations when it comes to like multiplying a number by 2 or whatever the number. Now we will try to understand with a pointer as well. So in order to convert this program, like instead of like call by value to call by reference, we will simply need to pass the address. Also here also we need to accept it as a pointer, and again here as well we need to provide like asterisk then number. So in order to multiply. So then here also we need to give like star number and then number in order to get the address as well as the value. Now if you simply try to print it, if you see the address is also same for inside a main as well as in multiply function, and the value is also updating. If you see here also, I mean in the main function also it is updating, because here we are passing an address, so and we are like dealing with a pointer, so it is actually it's not going to create a copy of a variable. Instead it is going to update the actual or the original variable itself. So with this we understood like how to make use of call by value and call by references. But in case of like pointers, we should be like very sure when to use a pointer and when not to use a pointer. So let's think of a scenario like we are having lot of like a threads or the go routines which are running, and we are using a pointer for one of the variable, and that pointer variable is accessed by all the go routines. Then we will not be having a control on that variable, like which particular go routine is updating. So here, like immutability issue might come, because the variable value of the variable is like keep on changing by multiple go routines, and we will not be having a control on that particular variable. So here, like immutability issues will be there. But in case of call by value, like then it is going to keep on like creating a multiple variables or a copy of a variable in all the go routines. Thereby it is going to allocate a large number of memory location. But in case of pointer, it is not going to allocate a large number of memory location, because pointer, it is pointing to a same like a original variable. Thereby it will be very efficient. But like based on like use cases or the scenario to scenario, like you need to like choose whether to use a pointer or whether to use a call by value. So by this, like we have learned like what are pointers, and how to make use of pointers, and also we have learned about call by value and call by reference. If you guys have any doubts, please comment it out. I would love to answer all of your queries. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit a bell icon to never miss an update. Thank you.